How are you everyone? Welcome to the Charlene Show. My name is Charlene Taruwona and I am your host. Here we talk about taboos, social, cultural, religious, lifestyle and human interest stories. Basically everything and anything. I'm joined by Langton, the poet. And he's going to discuss with us his work around substance and drug abuse in our communities. And we do realize that drugs and substance abuse has become a major problem in Zimbabwe, and we've got almost everyone calling out for something to be done about it. So Langton is going to share with us his work around this, and in Norton, right?
Yes, in Norton.
Yes. So Langton, how are you doing?
I'm good, and you? Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself so that people know you? I've just introduced you as the poet. So
Okay.
I guess people are wondering, poet?
Okay, I'm Nyanduri LMC, African advocate, Zimbabwean poet, the voice of the voiceless. But my parents called me Langton Chemhere. I was born in Mbare National. I grew up in Harare. I experienced both rural and town life, but now I'm based in Norton. And I work at Honorable Temba Mlisqua's youth desk. That is where I work, and I'm doing advocacy in the community. And I started doing drug and substance abuse long back and fighting against social ills in the community, but many people know me as the advocate poet.
Wow, thank you so much. That was such a huge introduction, long one. Okay, so you're working on drug and substance abuse issues
Yes.
in your community in Norton. What is the prevalence of young people? I guess let's not leave out even elderly people using drugs and substance. How is it like in Norton?
Yeah, in Norton, it's now a pandemic. When we talk about drug and substance abuse in my community, so what is needed? There's change. The awareness is being needed in my community. Lives are needed to be saved because it's about 90% young people that are abusing drugs. Like mtoriro, there's a drug called crystal meth. In English, mtoriro, guka makafela, or odombo. That is being abused by young people. So it's now worse. Young people are now going insane, are now dropping out from school, and they are not now listening to their parents. They are being involved in criminal activities because they are under the influence of drugs. Yeah, so there's a lot, memory loss, slow thinking and reaction. Those are the effects that are being caused by what? By these drugs in my community.
So 90% is a large number.
Yes.
How have you reached this percentage?
Right, we're doing the surveys in my community because so far I've done drug and substance abuse in all schools in Norton, from primary schools to secondary schools and in the communities. Now I'm doing these awarenesses in churches. I go to churches, I teach people about the effects of drugs. And young people now, they are giving testimonies. And according to the numbers and the population we have already seen about 90% are abusing drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you share with us your work in schools? What are you doing? Yes, that kind of thing.
Okay. In schools, I'm giving a platform on the assembly points. Then I teach children for about 30 to 45 minutes about the effects of drugs. That they must not take drugs, they must abstain from drugs and substance abuse. Crystal meth is crystal death, and our theme for this year is Siam Toriro, Siaguka. Siaguka, Siam Toriro. So that is, there's a lot we are teaching them about drugs, all the effects of drugs, death, on mental health, yeah, addiction, yeah, all those we are teaching them so that we raise a drug-free generation, we raise a sober society. That is why we want to catch them young so that they will not be involved in drugs. It's better to teach a child about the effects of drugs than to teach a person who is now involved. The person who is now involved in drugs, who is addicted, he now need, or she now need, what we call rehabilitation and counseling. But those who are not in it, we need to save them. We need to save souls. We need to save the future generation. Because if you see, we have a good example of South Africa. Many young people in South Africa, they abuse drugs. That's why South Africa have more foreign workers, because the active age is taking drugs. They don't want to work. So we don't want that situation in Zimbabwe. If we don't raise an alarm, if we don't do awareness, if we don't save this generation from drug and substance abuse, Zimbabwe will be in the same situation like South Africa, because the active age will be destroyed with drugs. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, well, that's wonderful. And how is the community responding to the efforts that you're making?
Yeah, the community is responding positively. Right now, the community is supporting me in supporting this initiative I'm doing with Honorable Themba Mliswa. Like even some of them, they are providing even free transport from point A to point B. And we also have Fun House Zimbabwe. They are providing media. When I'm doing Fun House Media and Norton Town Magazine, 263 TV, they are providing media for free. And other parents, they are just, we are going to give you lunch, we are going to give you refreshments when you are moving. And we also have some companies we have contributed again, like Mcheki printers. All the banners we are using, they were printed for free. Mcheki printers in Norton, in Galloway. So the community is now involved. Even NAC, National AIDS Council, we had a meeting recently. They want to be involved again. They want to partner us. Yeah, and we are still receiving calls every day. They have seen change because we have stories of change from the community. Parents are very happy. Yeah.
So besides these partners, who are the individuals that you are working with, whom you move around with, who sometimes also speak in your place?
Okay, well, I'm moving around with Honorable Themba Mliswa. That is the person who I'm moving around with, and I get financial support or the capital from Honorable Themba Mliswa. He is providing everything so far. Yeah. Even if other people want to come, other organization, they can chip in. Want this not to be a constituent thing, but we want it to be a national thing, because even in Chegutu they were calling, they said, Nyandru, you need to come and do this awareness in Chegutu, and others from Harare. And I also work with the junior councillors, the junior MPs in different constituents. So they are also inviting me and other MPs in Zimbabwe, in their constituency. So we want it to be a national thing, even the government to support this program, because we are saving the future generation. It is saving Zimbabweans.
Very true. So, and what other kind of assistance do you need to sail through with these campaigns?
Yeah, what I need to sail through in these campaigns, first thing, capital is needed, because we need to travel from point A to point B. We also need banners. We also need to do the road shows. We also need to do the workshops. We also need to do the workshops with community leaders, teaching community leaders, so that they'll be able to teach the community again, because we cannot teach everyone. But if we do workshops with community leaders, teaching them, they'll be able again to disseminate the information to others.
Wow, that's such a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Who are you working with? Who are you moving around with? Like sometimes you are the one standing in front of people talking, right?
Yes.
Who else does that with you?
Yeah, for now, I was only moving with Honorable Themba Mliswa and Fun House Media.
So you do the talking?
I do the talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and so is there a particular reason why you started this campaign? Is it because of an experience that you went through? Why did you start this campaign on drug and substance abuse awareness?
Okay, since when I was young, back, I was once a junior counselor in Norton, and I was once a head boy at St. Derek High School. So in the community, it pains me when I saw my fellow students, some of them dropping out from school because of drugs, some being involved in criminal activities because of drugs. So it pains me a lot. And some being mentally ill because of drugs. And you could see this person have potential to be someone great in life. And I said to see, we are losing engineers, we are losing doctors, we are losing teachers, we are losing the future of Zimbabwe. Yeah. So I said to do this campaign back in 2016, like what I said, in schools, in our communities, to save the next generation. Yeah, it pains me a lot because I have children at heart. I'm an advocate. So I want to save the next generation so that we will have a sober society, a generation free from drugs.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. So how can our viewers watching, maybe they want to contribute to your campaign financially or in any other means, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, to get in touch with Nyanduri LMC, African advocate, Zimbabwean poet, director of events, songwriter, script writer, you just call or app me on 07133 00431, 07133 00431, or to call on 0778 528 501, 0778 528 501, or to email me on nyandurilmc@gmail.com, or to follow me on Facebook, it's Langton Chemhere, or to come at our offices at 254 Galloway Road, Norton, MP's office.
Thank you so much, Nyanduri. So that was Nyanduri LMC. I'm not going to say the whole name because I've forgotten some of the stuff. But Nyanduri LMC sharing with us his work, the work that he's doing in Norton regarding drug and substance abuse awareness. Please get in touch with him if you feel that you want to be part of this work. He's calling upon even organizations, even companies, even schools, if you want him to come through to your school or your college and talk to your students about drug and substance abuse. Is available. Just get in touch with him. His contacts are in the comment section. You can check them out there. So this is the Charlene Show. I am your host, Charlene Gail Taruwona, and until we meet again, goodbye. But before we go, Nyanduri is going to do a poem for us on drug and substance abuse.
Muzimbabwe maita mariro vachiri kutemwa dzinobva ropa vapera nemutoriro ndipeiwo dariro ndipeiwo dariro kuZimbabwe ndipei yambiro wazvisikira moto muziso kushamwaridzana nezvinodhaka zvekudaro hazvidi kudaro uchidaro zvekudaro vakambodaro vaisafanira kudaro vachidaro zvekudaro vechidiki tambai wairesi pane kutambiswa pfumvu nezvinodhaka zvinosvodesa kudhakwa nemaragada womaisa mudhiringi uchimwa semagada semugunduru wogunduruka woumburuka mumadhaka wochitira bada batai zvinovaka nyika nemiti godada usavateneza mumukanwa uchivarayirwa senzungu hwako upenyu huchitanhaurwa hausi gwaya usaraurwa tamba nezvimwe dziwa harigocherwe pabhurai uchibata zvinodhaka ungati television ting wabatwa wakuvuva yatelevuving ting wastika watsatika no vision dzungutiba angova mahallucination nezvinodhaka wako upenyu mwarara kushaya basa semarara vechidiki vaparara nezvinodhaka vasakara kuvati ndee vakunge tudhara nemutoriro brongo kachasu vachembera vakugara vakarembera nehavi vodedera rakajeka rezimbabwe harichamera vechidiki tsvetai uyu mutoriro nemusombo munyika waunza urombo inzwai munamato wangu mambo wemadzimambo dzinorasika dzenyu njere nebhurongo moputsa chehupenyu chirongo remangwana pfee musango misha inozova matongo abatane chishane ezidhakayo siyapambanisa umphilo ezidhakayo siyapambanisa umfundo siyabonga.